Hello and welcome to the Homeschool Huddle. Today we're going to create a piece of wintry art. So what you're going to need is a piece of paper. A little bit bigger is better. Use cardstock. You can even use a piece of cardboard because you're going to cover it completely in paint. So it doesn't really matter what you use. A paintbrush, and then I have a paper plate with white, black, and a couple shades of blue on here. You can use any paint you have. Tempera, poster, even watercolor will work in a pinch if you have white in your set. I'm using acrylic paint. So, okay, let's get started. Right, so first we're going to create this kind of cool wintry swirl. I'm going to get some water here. I'm going to thin my white down with a little bit of water, and I'm going to just start with the white in the middle. I'm going to add just a little bit of blue. I'm going to have more white in the middle, and I can go back later because I want it to actually be whiter than that, and add more white later. So as I'm going out, I'm going to add darker colors. You're just going for this dramatic swirl here. I'm going to add a different color blue here. The idea is that you have kind of the sun going down behind some snow clouds. So you're going from lighter to darker. So I'm going to the outside, I'm going to start adding black. Now black takes over really quickly, so you want to be careful how much black you're adding, or you're just going to end up with black, black, black. And I want more blue than black here. And just go crazy here. This is really fun because it's very, very expressive. Just add more blue as you're going towards the outside, darker blue. I'm going to add some white here, more in the foreground. See, this is starting to look pretty fun. Now I'm not too worried about this part up at the top here. That's actually going to become the bottom. You're looking at it upside down. And I'm going to create kind of a snowy landscape there. So that's going to be filled in mostly white afterwards. Alright, so my background looks pretty good the way I want it. Big, wild swirls of color. So I'm going to turn it around so that you guys see it the right way around before I paint the next part. So now I'm going to just go back in and use mostly white. I don't care if there's a little bit of blue in there, but I'm going to do mostly white here. Just kind of do a landscape, kind of a hilly area in the front. Okay, so now that I have my hillies, I'm going to go back in with a really dark blue, and if I want to I can add a little bit of black. And I'm going to put some silhouette shapes in there. So, yeah, I'm going to put like a tree here. So my tree is going to be right there. And I'm trying to paint upside down here, which is not the easiest thing on the planet. Maybe a smaller one next to it. Now you can make your silhouettes anything you want it to be. You could put animals in there, outlines, you could make houses, you could make a snowman outline. You get to choose. It's whatever you want it to be. Alright, so now I'm just going to let it dry for a little bit before I go on to my next step. Alright, so now that my painting is dried, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to use a Q-tip. You can use a paintbrush or you can use even your fingers if you want to add some snowflakes. So I'm just going to go and add some falling snow. Alright, so our piece is all finished. Here it is. I hope you enjoyed making this piece of wintry art. I really love doing all those big swirls of blue. It's just much fun. Anyway, we'll see you in the new year. Bye bye.